Stampers, this is Dawn from DawnStampingThoughts.net, and today we're going to make this Christmas card. This one is the one that I got from Founders Circle from Angela McKay. I loved her swap. So then this is the one that I made, and I just changed the greeting, which says, "Thank you, Mary, Mary much," which goes with the Mary in the gold foil sheet. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make it a Christmas card today. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here are the pieces we're using. I'm using the Whisper White. This is cut at 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. Okay, so then you're going to need 2 pieces of basic black, and these are both cut at 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so then the Cherry Cobbler is cut at 3 3/4 by 5, and you're going to need 2 of those. And then a piece of Whisper White, which is cut at 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. And then another piece of Whisper White, which is cut at 2 1/2 by 3. And this piece of the vellum, which is the Winter Wonderland Designer Vellum stack. And this is cut at 2 1/2 by 3. And it's going to layer on top of the Whisper White. And then you're going to need a piece of gold foil sheet. Okay, so I think we're going to start with the embossing and the cutting first. Okay, so you're going to grab one of your pieces of your Cherry Cobbler. And we're going to grab our brayer and the archival black Stampin' Ink pad. Then you're going to grab your brick embossing folder. Remember, you're going to use your Sizzix side when we're using the brayer to ink on your embossing folder. Let me grab a piece of scrap. Okay, so you're going to ink up your brayer. Remember, you're going to roll, mine's kind of dirty, but it's just stained. It works perfectly fine. But remember, when you're inking up your brayer, you're going to want to roll the brayer, not keep going back and forth in one spot. Okay, so just roll your brayer across your ink pad to get that roller fully inked. And I've made a few of these cards, so I'm going to tell you a little trick on inking your embossing folder. Okay, so now where the Sizzix logo is, you're going to roll your brayer across that side, so it's the raised side. And you're going to take your brayer and you're just going to lightly roll it across your folder. You're not going to apply any pressure at all. Okay? That's it. If you apply pressure, you're going to get ink in this, like there's a little tiny spot right there, but we're not going to put my cardstock in there. Okay, so you're going to take your cardstock and you're just going to place it over top of that inked area. It's about there. And then close it. Okay, so now we're going to grab our Big Shot. Okay, so I'm using the Multipurpose platform for the embossing folder, and we're going to use tab 1. We're going to lay acrylic down, and then the embossing folder. Now this is a 6 by 6 folder, so it's a larger one than our standard size embossing folders. Let me show you what it looks like. It's so cool. Look how cute that is. Love it. Okay, so now we're going to change out the multi-purpose platform for the magnetic platform. Okay, so now we're going to cut a square out of the center of your brick wall embossing piece. And we're going to use the 4th one from the center, and this is the 2 3/8 size square framelit. Position that somewhat in the center of your card, and then cut that out. Okay, so next we're going to use the basic black cardstock, and we're going to use the Hearth Home Framelits. And these are carried over, but the stamp set, the Happy Scenes, did not carry over, so that's currently on the retirement list. But they're still available. So we're going to run that through the Big Shot. Wow, that was kind of noisy. Okay, so there's our window. Now we're going to cut the gold foil sheet. And we're going to use the Christmas greetings, and we're going to use the Mary. And we're going to use our trusty sandwich here. We're going to use our fabric sheet, gold foil sheet, and then a piece of wax paper, and then the framelit, the Mary. I'm going to run that through the Big Shot. Okay, so let me show you. This is really cool. So you're just going to peel that off, and then this comes right off super easy, so it's ready to go. Okay, so we're going to put our window together, and this is the 2 pieces that are cut at 2 1/2 by 3. And I'm going to put adhesive in the 4 corners. Just going to use my snail for that. This kind of looks like a curtain when you're looking inside the window from the outside. I thought it was really cute. Okay, so let me show you the stamp sets I used for the Thank You Merry Merry Much. On my version was from Santa's Gifts, and it's right there. Okay, so then for this version, we're using the To You and Yours Too, and this stamp set is in the holiday catalog right now. And you're going to be doing a little omitting with this Merry, so I'm going to show you how I did that. Okay, so I have the Merry Christmas to You and Yours. And you could use the black Stampin' Right marker and just color in the area that you want and leaving out the Merry. But I'm going to show you another way. We're just going to use some Scotch tape. And you're just going to tape over the part that you don't want to stamp. Okay, make sure that's good. Okay, make sure that's good and covered, the Merry. Okay, then you're just going to take your ink pad, and then you're just going to go ahead and ink that up. And then make sure you remove the masking, because you don't want that mess on there. And then you're just going to go ahead and stamp the Christmas to You and Yours. Because see, then the Merry over top of that is kind of replacing the Merry on the stamp. I thought that was really cute. And then you can just reuse this also. So you just keep putting it over top of the Merry. And then ink it up. Just make sure you remove it. So then what I did is I'm just going to hand cut this out. Then take the 1-inch square punch. And I'm going to pin at the ends. Just like that. Okay, so that's going to sit on the windowsill. Okay, so for the inside, I'm using the Versatile Christmas, and we're going to use this one right here. Wishing you the best of times this Christmas. Okay, stamp this for the inside. Okay. Okay, so now it's just a matter of putting the card together. So we're just going to go ahead and layer this piece to the cherry cobbler. This to the basic black. Okay, and then this is going to go on the inside of the card. Okay, so now the front of the card with their little brick wall here, it's so cute. Alright, so then this is going to go behind the window, just like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some adhesive around the edge of the cutout. You could probably put dimensionals too if you wanted. Okay, let's just pop this back and behind the window. See, now this one looks like you're looking from the outside looking in. I love that. Okay, so now let's build our window. We are going to use dimensionals for this. This on the front, just like that. Pop this up, make sure I got the right side showing here. I can tell by the cut edge of the framelit which is the front, which is the back. I'm going to put this, that. Okay, I'm just going to pop this up, also on a dimensional. Right there. Okay, so now we're going to put this on last. So we're going to go ahead and attach this to the basic black piece. Okay, so I used the gold cording and I made a little bow, and then I'm also using the snowflake elements, and I'm going to attach this with the glue dot. this right up in the corner. And then take another glue dot and attach the little bow. Okay, now we're going to attach the Mary, and we're just going to use the multi-purpose liquid glue. I would probably use my fine tip glue, but I don't have that handy, so I'm just going to use this. Remember, a little bit goes a long way. Okay, and we're just going to put this right across the center of the window. Just like that. Isn't it cute? Oh my gosh, I love this card. It's so cute. Okay, so there's that one. And then here's the one that I got for a swap from Angela. And then here's like a Merry Christmas thank you card. So it says, thank you, Merry, Merry much. I thought that was cute too. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.